Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's episode is nothing too fabulous. It is just me preparing to host a barbecue for a new member of my husband's family. Little backstory: so he had a brother from his father's side who he was like forbidden to get to know. The grandparents of the father kind of always gave his mother and Renee the runaround. So there's that. So, like I was saying, last month he got a message that his brother found him on Facebook. I know, it was like a Ronaldo or Oprah or Ricky Lake, if you're even that old to remember these people that had shows that long lost brother reunited. So we went out with them twice. The first time we went out with them, it was to their house, and we had I got a hair thing going on, and it was to their house, and they had a barbecue, and they kind of hosted. So this time it's our turn, and yeah, it's not too bad. My braids are getting old. I'm still in the midst of taking them out, people. So I had to do something to my hair until I do completely take them out. It's a lot to take these braids out, and they're like super long. So yeah. So like I was saying, so we're actually hosting it now at our house. So I have started preparing. Cherries are very good to eat either after dinner or before dinner. I read that. But also it's in season now in Germany. And aren't they gorgeous? Fruit I always get, because I like to grab fruit when I go to work and go. We're also going to do a grilled feta. I like to throw some olives and some pepperonis. Their pepperonis is just not jalapeno peppers. It's a milder form of a jalapeno pepper. But their you put olives, olive oil, some basil, garlic, fresh garlic, and some pepperonis, which is pretty much a jalapeno, just a milder one, in here, and you put it on the grill, and it's awesome. We are doing a huge baguette. This is what my husband got. Look how big that is. Huge baguette. Got some water sitting out. Oh, plus I am showing you a kind of a house update, a mini house update. So we finally got our plants for our hanging light. Now those are all fake. I learned to trick people. Don't buy real plants when it's in an area of your house that doesn't get a lot of light, oxygen, stuff like that, where your plants will die quicker because there's not sufficient light. They're just in a bad spot. So we were putting live plants up there and they weren't maintaining. We were putting live herbs up there. They'll last for a couple of days and then we would always have to throw them away. So we decided that putting fake plants up there is probably the best bet, and it looks so awesome now. So that's new. We got that from IKEA. I love IKEA. My plants are growing back. Look at the girls. Aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful. They were having some issues, so I gave them a cocktail, which is a bio cocktail. It's like crushed bio juice. You put it in like 8 ounces of water, and then you give it to them. They come alive just beautifully because of it. And I wanted to show you my wall shelf. Like, I finally finished it. I'm just gonna get a couple of more designer books because I'm just really into them right now. But I'm finished, like, decorating the wall. So I don't know if you remember, a while back I had brought these wall shelves. If you go check out my previous video, how to decorate a wall shelf, popping up now, how to decorate a wall shelf. I brought these shelves, these ladder shelves, from Wayfair. So there's a wayfair.com. Go check that out in the States. But there's a wayfair.de. And I brought these, I keep messing with this one side. I brought these shelves from Wayfair, and I just wanted them so bad. I've always thought about these ladder shelves, and it was like a really in thing, but I was like, it's a classic look, right? It's something that will stand the test of time. You can change out the things on it, and it never gets out of style, which I love. I love classic pieces that transcends in your home. You don't have to change them. It doesn't matter what home you go to, you can always use these pieces. And the ladder shelf is one of these pieces for me. I just think it's just one of those pieces that you can just put anywhere, do anything with, create anything on, and it just looks gorgeous. So without further ado, these are my ladder shelves. So I can kind of walk through the pieces for you. So the bonsai, we got a couple of reading books that we like, Peter James. The figurine that's in the glass dome, which these domes are really hot right now. They're probably hot, even super hot in the States. I got them from one of my design books, but it was just really hard to find. The funny thing is, it was hard to find when I was looking for them, but then once I didn't look for them, it seemed like everybody had them in their store. Everybody. IKEA like has like a whole shelf full of these like dome things. And they're all different sizes. So that piece that's inside, there's actually his first creation of when he was in a technical college where he was kind of learning his job as a mechanic. He actually made that from scratch. So it's a very personable piece for us. This is where we went to Paris. I have another dome thing that I just found. It was originally a vase, but I was like, oh, it'd be cool if you turn it upside down. And I just put one of our Christmas candles in there because I love that gold with that white outline for the snowflakes. My design books. If you're ever thinking, I got some good reads here, I'll definitely post the names of these in the comments. So if you want to check them out, you can buy them on Amazon. I have Down to Earth and Rocket and St. George Extraordinary Interiors. This one is a really good book. Nelson DeMille got a lot of good books here. I brought this basket from a store here in Germany, and this ladder, which is just gorgeous. The funny thing about this ladder, it was actually sitting with like all this crap on it. Me and my girlfriend was just like, that's a really nice ladder. Why they put all that stuff? They had like Christmas and like mixed holiday stuff just dangling from it. It was just horrible. So I took all that stuff off. This lady like stopped looking at what she was looking at because she was so fascinated that I was like getting to this, like I was taking stuff off and just putting it everywhere. I didn't care. I wanted the ladder that bad. So I got this ladder. Some more books. This is Travel Home. Appetizer is actually a travel book that tells you like good places to eat at, and it's based on interior design of restaurants, but it's really good read. I got that from West Wing Now. This bowl I just loved. The beads I've always wanted. This vase I actually got from Zara Home, so go check that out. The stuff on the bottom is just stuff I had laying around the house. The plant is actually something his mother gave to me. More books, the painting from West Wing Now. These are actually very special. These we got from Thailand when we went to Thailand. That was our first major trip as a couple when we were dating. It was gorgeous. It was like 14 days, all inclusive. It was awesome. This I thought was really awesome. I was at one of my favorite interior design or decor stores here in Germany, and me and my girlfriend seen this, and I was like, would that look good with like some books like stacked under it? She was like, well, yeah. And I tried it out in the store before I brought it, and I was just like, I love that. Looks like an airplane. It says London clock, so that's really cool. That little duck, I seen it. My husband told me not to get it, and I was just like, but it's so cute. It's different. It's a wooden duck. It's a wooden mini. It's a chick, a mini chick. And I just was like, okay, it's made out of wood, but I love that gold detail on it. My African bowl, I actually bought when I was in North Carolina. This is another piece that goes to my African bench that's currently sitting in my hallway, which I actually kept and I will still keep. But what I did is I got a slip cover for it. trick. Slip covers are great if you want to kind of change the look of something that you don't want to get rid of, but you want to keep. You can always change the style by getting a slip cover. I got a slip cover for the bench. It looks awesome. Got my record player that he got me for Christmas. And some miscellaneous stuff. The globe I've always wanted too. That was a big piece. So, to show you how it looks from a distance, doesn't that look awesome? And then I have my top pieces with my Buddha, my plants, and then the other side with the ladder and other decorations. So this is the house update of me finally finishing this wall. And then I have my leather poofs underneath. I finally got my polka dot rug in that I've been waiting for. I've been on a wait list for this rug for like forever, and it kept being out of stock, and I kept trying to get it when it was back in stock. Well, I finally did get it 2 months ago, and I wanted it because I wanted it to overlap that design that you see there, which is that rug I actually got from Amazon. And when I put it out, I was just like, yeah, I like how that looks. It's contrast. It's not something that blends in. It kind of stands out. They both uniquely complement each other, but they both are individuals, right? I love that. And then my chair. So my blue chair, Zara Home, is a godsend. Like, I love Zara. I love the Zara regular part, like the clothing, but Zara Home, if I had to choose, I think Zara Home would probably trump Zara clothes any day. Zara Home, my blue suede chair. My girlfriend actually calls this her chair when she comes to our house. She won't let her husband sit in it. She'll be like, this is my chair. So yeah, so I just threw a striped navy blue and white pillow in front of my gray, just to kind of give it some definition. And then my bowl, I just put something simple, something that my husband and me can easily move. I didn't want to put something too fancy here because he gets irritated. He's like, oh, he's got to move this so we can use the table. So it was just a hassle. So I just put some books, my other set of beads, and a candle. And I was just like, that's perfect. I can light my candle. I can look at my design books. Everybody's happy. I don't have to fight with him every time he's like, there's too much stuff there. So, yeah. So my couch, as you know, nothing's changed with that. But I definitely wanted to show you that. Look how that looks, y'all. Doesn't that look freaking awesome? It does. I don't really appreciate it because I'm in it, and when you're in something, you like it and it's great and you appreciate it, but when you step away and you look at it from somebody else's eyes, or you leave your apartment for a while and come back, you can really appreciate what you've built or what you've created. So that's my husband just coming out of the shower. So we're actually getting ready, like I said, for his brother and his girlfriend to come over. So just wanted to give you a little house update. But I also want to show you, so we're going to start preparing stuff pretty soon. So we got our bag of meat. A bag of meat. That's like, this is why I'm fat. Look at that fatness. So a bag of meat. I'm cutting his tag off his shirt. He's wearing his new boss shirt. So that's done. And then we got some German beers, of course. Got to stay war ready. And we have some other stuff in here like radishes. We have a lot of radishes. I have my olives. What I do is I drain the juice and then I drizzle the olives over the feta. And then all I'm missing is those peppers. And I have everything else. So as far as seasoning is concerned, he likes the sweet paprika. We keep in this extra because we didn't want to throw this away. This is what salt usually comes in. He's like, oh, we could use this for paprika. But I like the spicier paprika that he gets from Hungary when he goes on his business trips. He always brings us back some. And then I have some already grinded sea salt, pepper flakes in our little mortar. I have fresh garlic and I have fresh pepper. This is actually basil oil. I think I'm going to use some of this. We got that from IKEA. They got a whole like cooking section now. It's pretty awesome. some fresh garlic. And I think I'm gonna put a fresh onion in there. So we got an onion, our garlic, our feta, olives, oil, and I'm just missing the peppers, and then we're good to go. The meats. The meats we got, kind of give you a little debut. These are called Bratwurst. So basically sausages in America. We ain't trying to be fancy. It's a my husband says it's a Franconian specialty, which it actually is. So that's actually true. This is 2 chicken wings. That's how you know I'm from the Bronx. When you be like, can I get 2 chicken wings? Anybody that's out there that understands this madness that I'm talking about, holla at me. Send me your little icon that you use, thumbs up, heart, whatever. I should have got 4. Could have been like a Chinese restaurant. But let me get 4 wings and fries. But I just wanted to try it because it was good. This is coming from the market that's downtown. So one of my videos, we did a day trip, a Saturday. I said, you come with me to the market. So we actually have a fresh produce, cheese, vegetable / fruit / eggs and honey market downtown. At each vendor, we have a vendor for meat, a vendor for vegetables and fruit, and a vendor for eggs and honey, and then a vendor for cheese and stuff. Awesome. Go check out that video. I forgot what it's called, but it's one of my videos. Come with me Saturday to the market in Roth. And they have fresh meat there. So I got 2 chicken wings. If I like them, I'll go back and get them next Saturday. Also got my back. So this honey is actually fresh honey. Look at the consistency. Look at that color. It's really thick. And it smells amazing. Actually might drizzle some of this on my chicken wings. I actually have one of these at my job. I stole it to take as much so that I could have tea at work. And then I had to buy another one to replace the one I took from here. So
local honey.
It's local honey, according to my husband.
Yeah.
And you can't tell. I mean, this farmer's market's been in Roth pretty much a while. We just moved on the side of town where we realized it was there, because where we lived before, we didn't know. We still lived in Roth, but we lived on the other side. So now that we know, it became a routine for a little while, but we don't go as often as we used to. So because we usually don't use up a lot of stuff, like the eggs. We used to eat like 8 eggs on a weekend. We don't do that no more.
Well, but if you local honey, it's the important part.
Yeah, well, he's still hung up on the local
Yeah, because it helps your immune system.
This helps your immune system. Actually, I read honey has also medicinal purposes. If you take a teaspoon of honey a day, it actually helps with your immune system and like you not getting colds and all that other stuff. So check in and look into that.
But only if it's local honey.
Only if it's local honey, not that store-bought Walmart crap.
No, that's what them do with it, because the bees collect what it's in the air locally. And if there's viruses...
Well, if you can find a local distributor of honey, is what I'm saying, do it.
Yeah.
That's the point. Filet mignon. He had to get some. He got 2 pieces. I'm not really... We're having steak next weekend. I don't want to ruin my steak palate. Yeah, steak palate. You heard me. Let me repeat that. Steak palate. Yeah, because it's his birthday on Monday. My husband will be 31. I thought you'd be 34. 31. Okay, yeah, because we're like 9 years. We're really 9 years, but then it goes down to 8, and then it goes back to 9. So we're now we're 8 years apart soon. He'll be 31. It's a really big deal. So 2 months is a big deal when you're like counting years apart. So yeah, it's his birthday on Monday. So we're actually got a group of friends, all the couples we know, we invited to come celebrate his birthday with him. So that's pretty exciting. This is a pork steak. If you smell this, it's amazing. Of course, your girl had to get some bacon. So this is a form of bacon, but it's bacon that's so thickly cut, it's meant for a grill, and it's called grill fucking. Yes, I said flucking, not fuck. Excuse my language to all you viewers out there that have sensitive ears, but grill flucking. It's hard to spell, and basically it just means grilled bacon. And then he's got a beef steak. He's going to get some stuff from the store that we need. So, yeah. And that is our meat smorgasbord, as you may call it. And this is all the stuff that we are grilling today. We got don't mind his soda. So we got, the sausages, some steak, some bacon, a pork steak, filet mignon, some wings. I'm gonna drizzle some of that fresh local honey on it. And we are good to go. My husband actually went to the store because we need olive oil. We need those pepper things. I actually going to text him and tell him to bring some garlic. We need garlic. And olive oil, garlic, those pepper things, another bag of olives. Yeah. So I think that's it. But I just wanted to give y'all a little show today. I'm not going to be long on here, but wanted to say good afternoon, America, and good afternoon / night / morning to everybody else in the world. But I definitely wanted to give you an update on our apartment. I definitely wanted to show you kind of our grill setup that we're having today with his family. Plus, I told you that I redid my bench, and I did. So that slip cover is actually from Amazon. As you can tell, I really like Amazon. Well, I like the Amazon, period. But Amazon is actually a lifesaver a lot of times. So I got these pillows various places, but the slip cover is what I really wanted to show you, and I love it. It's a neutral light kind of tan. Not white, but off-white, if you would say, or a light tan. Excuse me. And I love it. I love it. So, yep, something simple, nothing too fancy. Your girl ain't trying to do too much. And you know about my candles and my roast baskets. I've shown you all of these things. Though his nasty cigarettes outside. I hate the fact that he smokes. We're trying to quit. But yeah, this is my hallway. Oh, and I got a bench. I found this stool at a little, what we would call a 99-cent store, discount store. Girl. Oh boy. That's what's into this video. Man, that was like 10 euro. And I was like, ooh, I told my friend, like, I'm getting it. Because I was in my design books and I just like that little kind of accent piece for the hallway where it's kind of rustic, almost like farmers. And I got the vase from one of my favorite stores. And then I just dressed it up with fake plants. And it looks gorgeous with my little basket with my blanket in it. So this is my hallway. So this is my hallway as it stands. Don't mind the box no way, but yeah, nothing too fancy. But I like that open area and I like that openness. So this is a lot. I had to say a lot. So don't mind my pink sports bra. Your girl ain't changing it. That's why I throw on the sweater because I like sports bras. I don't have to worry about being like that. So yeah, that is my show. Oh, and I did get my little stand and dress that up. I am actually going to put fake eucalyptus in these, or whatever fake bunch. I'm trying to find bushel plants that make a little full because they're so deep. So if I get a lot of bushel plants, it'll look like it goes all the way down the bottom, but it actually doesn't. Little trick. So I'm actually waiting on a third vase to get here, and then yeah, that will be complete. My living room will be complete. Almost. It will. So that is my show today, guys. I will leave those books in comments below. But if you have any questions about anything you see today, whether it's on my war shelf, the food that I showed you, or you just have a general question that you just want to ask me, just leave your comment below or your question below, and I will get back to you. Promise. And as always, this is your girl. Peace.